Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you everything that you would possibly need to start a small business. There are going to be 3 parts to this video. Part number 1 is packaging, part number 2 is tools, and part number 3 is programs. And I'm just going to show you everything that you need in all of those sections. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so first we have packaging. I have my whole packaging cart and I'm going to show you everything that you need for all different kinds of businesses. So packaging is pretty intimidating because there are so many options, but I promise one of them is going to be perfect for what you're trying to ship. Starting off with envelopes, these are going to be the easiest to ship because all you need is a stamp. These are the envelopes that I use. They're the Pen & Gear brand A6 invitation envelopes. You can customize the front and back of your envelope however you'd like so that it makes it super custom and personal when they receive their package. All that you have to make sure is that number 1, your envelope weighs under 1 ounce, otherwise they will not ship it. You need to make sure that you have a return address, a place for the customer's address to go, and a stamp. Stamps cost 66 cents, so shipping an envelope will cost you 66 cents to ship. Next up we have bubble mailers. Bubble mailers come with so many different size options. Basically a giant envelope with bubble wrap on the inside to protect your package. They sometimes come in fun colors, but I have the eco-friendly recyclable ones. With bubble mailers you can ship any product that fits inside of it, no matter how big it makes the package. It just depends on the weight for the shipping cost. For example, if I were to ship a bandana in here, it would cost a lot less than if I were to ship a brick in here, but they would both fit. Then we have poly mailers, which are exactly like bubble mailers, except they don't have bubble wrap on the inside of them. Poly mailers come in a lot more fun design options, but they have the same range of sizes. So we have smaller ones with super cute designs on them. These are the ones that I currently use. They're just plain pink and I decorated them. Polka dots, Christmas, there are just so many different design and size options that you can get. I have 2 sizes. These are 10 by 13 and these are 6 by 9. Shipping with poly mailers are the same as bubble mailers. You can fit anything inside of it and the shipping cost just depends on the weight. Okay, last up we have boxes, and boxes can be a little bit confusing. If you're trying to ship something that's either way too heavy that it will literally break through the poly mailer or bubble mailer, or it is too big to fit in the poly mailer or bubble mailer, boxes are going to be your only option that's left. Boxes can be tricky because there are so many different kinds of boxes that you can get. USPS offers completely free mailing boxes, but you have to ship them with a priority mail. This means that your shipping label is going to cost a lot more than an average shipping label. USPS offers 3 different size options for their free boxes. This is the smallest size that they offer, but if you were to just buy your own boxes off Uline or Amazon, it would probably end up being cheaper because priority mail labels are so expensive. With boxes, the shipping cost is going to depend on the size of the box as well as the weight of the box. Okay, so now that you've chosen the mailer that you're going to use, you need to know what you're going to wrap your products in to protect them. First of all, we have tissue paper. I use this for my bandanas because they're not breakable. So anything that you need to ship that is not breakable, I would recommend wrapping it in tissue paper. With tissue paper, it makes the customer's experience of opening their package a lot more fun because you can get super cute designs and colors. Our next option is craft paper, which is pretty much the same thing as tissue paper, but it is a tiny bit more sturdy. Lots of companies that are shipping glass products that are breakable use craft paper and then put it in a super tight fitting box. In my opinion, it's basically the same thing as tissue paper, just a lot less fun. However, craft paper is definitely a lot cheaper than tissue paper, so if you're looking for a super affordable option to wrap a product that isn't breakable, craft paper is the way to go. Then we have bubble wrap, which, kind of obvious, it's bubble wrap. It'll protect literally anything, so if you have something that's breakable, definitely wrap it in bubble wrap. It also is super light and not too expensive. Okay, our last protection option is going to be eco wrap. People use this to wrap breakable objects that they don't have a small fitting box for. For example, if I had a glass cup, I would use this because if the bubbles in bubble wrap pop, then it's not sturdy anymore. But this has a honeycomb design so that when you push on it, it doesn't let anything get through. Eco wrap is definitely a lot more expensive than bubble wrap, but if you really want your products to be secure, I would recommend eco wrap. Okay, our last category for shipping supplies is kind of random, but it is definitely important if you want a good customer experience. First of all, we have shipping labels. These are definitely important because if you get a package where your shipping label's all wrecked and you can't even read it, not good. Not a good first impression from the business. I use thermal shipping labels because I have my trusty thermal printer over here, which I will talk about later, but these are super sturdy and it doesn't use ink, it just uses heat to print it, so it can't rub off. They're also super sticky and will not come off your packaging. And it's definitely more affordable to just get thermal labels than a printer and all the ink. Then we have these pink foil pouches. A lot of businesses use foil pouches for their business cards and extras, so I include my extras in this little baggie. It's so cute, so I have a thank you card, a business card, and care instructions as well as a treat. Freebie bags are definitely optional, but I think it really steps up your customer experience. Lastly, we have cellophane bags. Cellophane bags come in mainly 3 size options, so we have small, a medium, and then a large. I use the large to ship my bandanas and I put the labels on them, but you can just use whatever works best for your product. These bags give your product such a professional look because if you think about it, whenever you've ordered something from a big company, they would probably put it in one of these cellophane bags. Okay, now that you have your packaging down, we need to talk about tools. Tools are going to be everything that you need to make your products, which I mainly have stored in these drawers. So some general tools that I would recommend every small business to get would be, first of all, a thermal label printer. This helps me so much with my business. I can make all of the stickers and packaging and everything that I need with this printer. This printer, along with any of the things that I've shown so far and will show in this video, will be linked in the description, so please check because it took me so long to type them all. Okay, the next thing that I would recommend would be a tag gun if you have products that you can put tags on. It just makes it so much more special, especially if you're doing craft fairs. This is what mine end up looking like for craft fairs, and I think it's so cute. The next thing I would recommend is definitely a good filming setup. As a small business, you're going to need to promote your products as much as you can, and social media is a great way to do that. A good filming setup is essential when making any types of videos or even just taking product photos. Here are the things that I use to make my filming setup so much better. Okay, I have a couple more things that are more specific to my small business, but I think it could be helpful. First of all, we have my snaps tool. This helps me so much when putting on snaps. You can get 2 different kinds. You can get metal snaps or plastic snaps. I prefer plastic, but you can use either, and they both have different tools. This is the Cricut Explorer Air 2, and I use it to cut out all of my stickers. It is super duper helpful, and it has so many features. This is the laminator that I use. It's by this brand, and I use it to laminate all of my stickers so that they all have a glossy finish. It does take quite a while, but it's definitely worth it for the quality. Okay, so the last thing is my normal printer. I have the Epson Workforce 3540, and I use it to print literally everything. Okay, that is all for tools, but now moving on to programs. The first online program is going to be Canva. I use this to design my stickers, make labels, and customize web images. They have so many super cute templates, but you can also design your own things super easily. The next thing I use is Photoshop Express. I use this to edit my product pictures. You cannot do this on a computer, but this is what the app looks like on my phone. It makes it super easy by literally just clicking this magic wand, and it makes your pictures look so much better. For editing all of my videos, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, I used CapCut. It's a super simple and easy to use video editing program. For website hosting, I use Big Cartel. There is a completely free plan, but it does not suit my business, so I use the Platinum features. This is what my website looks like. As you can see, I have sugarpupshop.com as my website, which is a custom domain. I use Google Domains, and I just have to pay a flat fee for a year. Finally, we have my email. I have a custom email, which is help@sugarpupshop.com. I use Zoho Mail to turn my domain into an email. Having your own email domain instantly makes your business seem more professional. And that is everything that you're going to need to start and improve your small business. Thank you so much for watching all the way through this video. All of the products that I've mentioned are linked in the description, so go check that out. Make sure to subscribe for more content and follow my socials. Bye!